Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Art of Pausing and Breathing, a safe space where we explore mindfulness, meditation, spirituality, and more. This is a place for growth and evolution where we learn to focus on the present moment, create the life we truly desire, and build resilience. If these topics resonate with you, don't forget to subscribe, leave comments, and share your experiences with us. Have a beautiful journey. Hello, beautiful people. In this video, we'll explore some basic meditation techniques. Afterwards, I will guide you through a first meditation. Simple, short, and something you can do in under 5 minutes. But before we begin, leave a comment. Have you ever meditated before? What are your goals with meditation? Which areas of your life would you like to improve? So let's start with the basics. What do you think you need to start to meditate? The truth is nothing. Just you and a space where you feel comfortable. That's all. Remember, in the last video, we talked about how meditation is the practice of being in the present moment. It also is a practice of returning to the present moment. Anxiety, stress, and other overwhelming sensations often arise when we drift away from the now. There are many tools to support your practice. One of the most effective for beginners is visualization. Just close your eyes and follow what the guide describes, imagining it clearly in your mind. That's all you need. It's very effective. That's how I started meditating, and it worked a lot. Today, we'll talk about the purpose of sensory tools, breathing techniques, and how to handle distractions. And before we continue, remember, if you like this content, please subscribe and give it a like. It really helps me continue creating more videos like this. Now, let's start with our first topic, the use of sensory tools. These aren't required, but depending on the person, they can be very helpful. The first one is music, such as healing frequencies, mantras, nature sounds like rain. All of these you can find in YouTube for free. They can help you feel relaxed and calm, so they support the connecting to the present moment by anchoring your attention to what you're hearing. Other tools like incense or scented candles can also be useful, especially if you're sensitive to smells, so these scents can ground you and help you bring your focus back to the now. All right, let's talk about breathing techniques. There are many breathing techniques. Focusing on your breath is a powerful tool and a powerful way to connect to the present moment. Today, I'll show you a few basic ones, but if you ever take a dedicated breath work course, you'll discover that there are many more. So let's begin with the first technique, which is the box breathing. It's great for stress reduction, focus, and calming your nervous system. How do I do it? Very basic. You have to inhale for 4 seconds. You inhale and then you count in your mind for seconds. You hold it for 4 seconds. And then you exhale for 4 seconds. Before you inhale again, you hold for 4 seconds. You have to repeat as many times as necessary. A second breathing technique, it's basically the same. It's called the 4-7-8. You can use it again for relaxation, calming yourself before going to sleep. How does it work? As the previous technique, you have to inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. But you have to hold your breath for 7 seconds. And then you exhale slowly for 8 seconds. This technique was created by Dr. Andrew Weil. You have to repeat it 3, 4, 5 cycles, and you'll feel very relaxed. Remember that these techniques are very useful, especially to connect to the present moment because you're breathing in that moment. So you're focusing on yourself in that moment, and that is going to anchor you to the now. One last technique I want to show you is called the ocean breath. Great for warming up the body, steadying the breath. Again, it has like its own benefits, but how do I do it? Simple. You have to inhale deeply through your nose. So take a big breath, but then you have to exhale, all right? And it should sound like ocean waves. If you know Star Wars, try to breathe like Darth Vader, all right? If you don't know, look for a video on YouTube, but it's like breathing through a vent. That's how it should sound. So you inhale deeply, and then you have to exhale, making that noise. You know? And again, just repeat 3, 4 times until you feel relaxed. Now, let's talk about something that happens to everyone: distractions. Sometimes when we want to meditate, um, we probably cannot find the perfect place to meditate. Because sometimes people want to find like these closed, silent place where you can feel calm and relaxed. But well, distractions happens. Um, it's normal to get distracted. In fact, it is part of the practice because noticing when your mind wanders and then consciously getting getting it back to the present moment, that's the key. That's when you start meditating. Distractions can come from any external noise, could be your dog, the neighbor's dog, traffic outside, people talking in the next room if you don't live alone, or the TV, an ambulance. But sometimes distractions are internal, like emotions, worries. Probably you had a little argument with your boss, your spouse, somebody, and then you feel uncomfortable because of that. You're thinking of that during the day. It comes, it goes, it comes, it goes. And also, the physical discomfort can be a distraction. Okay. Probably you want to move, you you're feeling some itches in your body, um, some memories, random thoughts just pop into your head out of nowhere, like, oh, I think I have to do the dishes or I need to prepare food. And that's fine. But the key is don't fight the distractions. It's not like, oh, this is bad, this is wrong. I'm going to meditate and I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be thinking about my chores because I'm supposed to be meditating right now. So don't judge the distractions. Notice them, acknowledge them, and gently return to the focus. Your breath, okay? The music, if you're choosing some music. Also, some sensory tools could be like the smell of the candle, okay? Just a breathing, smell your candle, back to the present, okay? Each time you bring your attention back, that's part of the training. It's like you're in the gym and you're doing 3 push ups one day, but the next day you can do 5, and the next day you can do 10. Same thing. It's like how many times can you bring your attention back to the present? And that's the real work. Over time, like everything in life and every skill you practice, it becomes easier. So just remember, distractions are not failures, they are opportunities to practice awareness and presence. Thank you so much for listening to this video. Now, head over to the next one and listen and practice a very simple meditation for you. It only takes around 5 minutes. It is a gift you can give to yourself. It is fully guided, so just listen, follow along, and take a moment to acknowledge yourself. If you enjoyed this content, please give it a like, subscribe, and feel free to share it with someone who might need it. Your support means a lot and helps me keep creating more content like this. Have a beautiful day.